Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So earlier today, prosecutors have dropped and are no longer including attempted kidnapping and attempted arson as part of the racketeering conspiracy charge against Diddy. In a letter to the judge, they said they would no longer proceed on these theories when closing arguments begin tomorrow, Thursday. Instead, prosecutors will now focus on sex trafficking and forced labor as the main crimes called predicate acts to try to convict Diddy of racketeering conspiracy. Diddy's defense lawyers have argued that no solid evidence connected him directly to the arson that destroyed Kid Cudi's Porsche. They also said the alleged kidnapping of Diddy's former employee, Capricorn Clark, to confront Kid Cudi was too far removed from the main case. Prosecutors did not explain their reason for dropping the attempted charges in their letter. So, lawyers were supposed to meet at 12 p.m. Eastern today to talk about the jury instructions, but it got pushed to 2 p.m. Then came more delays. At 3 p.m., the judge apologized and said there was a constitutional issue raised, so the defense asked for another hour. After everything settled, they finally started at 3:49 p.m. Eastern. So here's what happened during the charge conference where they finalized jury instructions. Diddy is guilty of racketeering conspiracy. To convict, jurors must unanimously agree on at least 2 of them. The list includes 2 kidnappings, 2 acts of transporting people for prostitution, arson, bribery, witness tampering, forced labor, sex trafficking, distributing drugs. Even though prosecutors drop attempted kidnapping and attempted arson, the jury can still consider kidnapping and arson under different legal angles, like aiding and abetting or conspiring to do it. Kid Cudi's testimony about arson and Capricorn Clark's testimony about kidnapping will still be part of closing arguments. The charge conference wrapped up tonight after a bunch of edits to the judge's wording. Some changes involved complex legal language, while others were more minor. Defense attorney Alexander Shapiro joked that fixing one part could be done with a simple find and replace tool. The judge said, "We will incorporate these changes. There are a couple of issues I wanted to take a look at," the authorities cited. So at the start, the judge also said, "This is the most people I have seen at a charging conference." You see, because this is a big case. Diddy was present for part of the conference with his shoes off and his socked feet showing under the table. The judge will read the final jury instructions after closing arguments are done on Friday. Prosecutors will take about 4 hours for their summation. The defense will take about 3 hours. Prosecutors will then have 1 hour for rebuttal. The defense asked to start early Friday because they did not want the jury to be tired in the afternoon. Alexander Shapiro said, "We would prefer to start early on Friday morning." Prosecutor Maureen Cormier pushed back, saying, "Our concern, this is a move of gamesmanship more than anything else." She also mentioned the upcoming July 4th holiday, which the defense had already brought up. So then the judge agreed to let the defense go first on Friday. So here's the schedule. Prosecutor Christy Slavic gives her closing Thursday, and court ends for the day. On Friday, defense attorney Mark Agnifilo will deliver Diddy's closing. Then prosecutors give their rebuttal, and the judge will read jury instructions. It's unclear if the jury will start deliberating late Friday or wait until Monday. Either way, they have to reach a verdict by Friday, July 4th. I cannot wait to see Mark Agnifilo in action during closing arguments. He is Diddy's lead attorney. So, yeah, I can't wait to see that. Anyway, I was hoping the verdict would come Friday, and I was ready to celebrate if Diddy was found guilty. And I have this video of Diddy and his sons where they were like throwing up champagne. I was supposed to use that clip when he was arrested, but I forgot. So I have to remember to use that clip when we hear the verdict because it is a celebration. I remember recording that clip from Christian Combs' social media. And I was like, I'm going to need this clip. See, I was thinking ahead of time. I do that a lot. I saw the clip and I said, let me capture this clip before it's gone because it was limited. And I captured it and I was supposed to use it the day he was arrested, but I forgot to include the clip. So yeah, I have to include this clip now for the video when he's found guilty. He better be found guilty or else I cannot use that clip. So yeah, deliberations may start Monday and who knows how long it will take. But they must reach a verdict by July 4th. That's all we know. So that is all, you guys. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. And turn on that bell. Click on that bell so you don't miss any new updates, okay? And I will see you on the next one. Peace.